condoms, or tampons, or a shiny surface to check your hair, to see if it's still there after pulling it out to prove it exists. Maybe you want to pretend to be a mermaid, or a yeti in your own ice-white cave. Maybe you're a vampire and you just want to be kept on your toes after 100 years of divided sanitary bins and urinals. Maybe you want somewhere to be as close as to the ever-changing ocean as you possibly can, and you want the cycles of soap, water and wind to take your burdens. Maybe you want somewhere to cry, or to hide, your own personal enamelled planet walled off each side. You can mask the sound by setting off the auto flush, by just leaning back. Or you're human and you just want to pee. I think you'll find it happens way more often than you think. So hey, I hope you enjoyed that. That was in response to the Spa Life Radio debacle. I say it's really not a big deal. Two people at my bar spa university radio decided to say some kind of off-colour things about the gender-neutral bathrooms on campus. It's not a big deal. You know, at worst it's intolerant, but mostly it was just confused and a bit smug. I'll live. You know, it was the fact that it was representing my university that annoyed me. And having been at Bar Spa for 5 years, and having been varying degrees of out as non-binary for 8 years, I can categorically say that without the wonderful work of the trans community at Bar Spa, of the, you know, the things they've done, the policies they've changed, the bathrooms signs they have added, I would not be as happy and fulfilled as I am right now. I came here, you know, as a sort of egg. And, you know, I met my friends, my trans friends and non-binary friends, who all, in some way or another, encouraged me to be myself because they felt safe and because they were out and they were being their best selves, they were being happy. Because they were given the chance to. And my lecturers and my, you know, the staff who's helped me through this, you know, have all been, you know, wonderfully accepting, you know, happy to train, you know, to with my name change and to, you know, everything like that. And that made me feel like I could be myself and that I could, you know, I wouldn't be the person I am today, happy, fulfilled, and knowing who I am, rightly or wrongly. At the end of the day, I'm happy, which is all I care about, to be honest. Without Bar Spa, and the fact that, you know, at the end of the day, I don't want these people hung, drawn or quartered. I don't want them. I don't even want the thing to be taken down, the video. I don't, it's not like, I've heard worse. I've had people tell me to kill myself to my face. I've told people to call me an it and an abomination. You know, people say I'm going through a phase or you know, or doing it for attention. And God, you know, there are better ways to get attention, to get like attention from this. Or to feel special or different, because I certainly don't feel special and different when someone calls me a fucking freak or tells me to kill myself because, you know, so I don't like being called a woman. The gender neutral bathrooms on campus, which I think there are a grand total of 2, maybe 3. If you count the ones in commons, then maybe the ones in commons. If you count all, but they're not, that they have segregated sides. The rest of them, and it's just a sign.
then there are like free and gender-neutral bathrooms on campus. I don't want to get rid of the gendered ones or anything. If they make people comfortable, then that's great. Then the gender-neutral bathroom makes me comfortable. I was so delighted when I saw it had been installed. I can't tell you how much it made my little bisexual heart sing when I went in and I was able to go on each side, you know, without, you know, I felt like I could, you know, I wasn't admitting every single time I walked through a door that I was one or another. I'm happy to answer any questions. I don't want anybody to be, you know, I want people to have a chance to educate themselves. I want to have a discussion. You know, all this, that and the other. But I also want to feel safe and happy to go to a goddamn bathroom. I'm glad my university is accepting. I'm a bit sad that it's being a little bit, you know, represented on the platform, which was, but it has a chance to change. Everything has a chance to change. It's not a huge deal. I just wanted to say my piece and say why it's important to me. I just want to also just mention a little story that might to show how these tiny little things can mean so much to trans people. Because I'm not fussy, like, you know, I know I'm quite lucky, but my sister got me this tiny little, you can't even see it, it's like a tiny pea on a necklace with a little crystal in it. And when I got it, you know, Pascal isn't the name I was born with. When I got it, I was so happy I sobbed. Because that kind of acceptance is so rare. And the fact that I'm so lucky to be at a university that has taken so much initiative, so wonderful. Fast bar we go hard. Happy to answer any questions. I'm not here to incite any conflict. Just using my own platform to say what I want to say. Alrighty. Peace out.